The void is vast, a black ocean, untouched and unknowable, filled with secrets and shadow. It is in this endless expanse, where the light of the Astronomicon grows dim, and the whispers of forgotten horrors still echo, that they strike. From the depths of the Imperium's most remote reaches come the Carcharodons Astra, the space sharks, a chapter of Adeptus Astartes whose name conjures fear and superstition among friend and foe alike. A force of cold, predatory efficiency. They are a legend whispered on dying lips, a terror that stalks the galactic dark where others dare not tread. To know the Carcharodons is to glimpse the depths of humanity's primal savagery, tempered and reforged into an instrument of brutal war, cloaked in silence and mystery. Theirs is a legacy born not from honor or glory, but from the unrelenting necessity of violence. They are hunters, they are predators, and they are relentless. The origins of the Carcharodons remain a riddle. Their gene seed carries a unique taint of cold brutality, one that speaks of their lineage, perhaps tied to the shadowy Raven Guard or even an ancient, more obscure progenitor. Some scholars in the Inquisition whisper of the 13th Legion, the traitorous Luna Wolves, that may have splintered into loyalist remnants, exiled into the farthest reaches of the void. Others, more pragmatic, see only their deeds and care little for their history. Where they come from no longer matters. Only the how of their warfare, swift, savage, and silent. The Carcharodons are a force unlike any other in the Imperium's war machine. They strike as predators would, out of nowhere, with lethal speed and overwhelming brutality. A fleet-based chapter, their voidcraft stalk the stars, painted in muted grays. Their hulls prowled by the images of death, maws of sharks, dripping fangs, and the faded remains of ships that have borne their predatory insignia for centuries. When the Carcharodons descend upon a world, their arrival is heralded not by proclamations or banners, but by silence. And when they land, there is no quarter, no mercy. War, to the space sharks, is not a spectacle. It is the hunt. Their enemies are torn apart in coordinated strikes, their movements fluid as a pack of sharks beneath dark waves. Thunderhawks sweep from orbit with deadly precision. Drop pods scream through the atmosphere like falling meteors. Bolter fire erupts without warning, and where the Carcharodons tread, there is nothing but ruin. The chapter's methods of recruitment are as grim as their reputation. The Red Tithe is the Carcharodons' harrowing tradition, a bloody harvest taken from populations they deem fit for their continued survival. Entire planetary populations can be decimated, not by slaughter, but by the silent departure of thousands, snatched to become the next generation of Carcharodon aspirants. To the Imperium, this tithe is accepted, perhaps even welcomed. To the survivors, it is a nightmare that ensures they will never forget the coming of the space sharks. The Carcharodons do not explain. They do not negotiate. Their needs are absolute, and they are met with the same brutal pragmatism they employ on the battlefield. The warriors of the Carcharodons are unlike their more noble brethren among the Adeptus Astartes. Clad in armor the color of dead stone and shadowed steel, they bear no bright heraldry, only the ominous sigil of the shark's tooth. Their faces are pale, drained of warmth, their eyes dark as the void itself. Features born from countless generations spent deep within the cold embrace of space. And yet, it is not their appearance, but their nature that chills those who witness them. A Carcharodon is a remorseless killer, devoid of the pageantry of other chapters. They fight with a cold, calculating ferocity, often descending into an eerie berserker rage when the bloodshed reaches its peak. It is said that when the Carcharodons fight, they fight not as men, but as monsters, as creatures of the void who care not for the bounds of mortal warfare. Their weaponry reflects their character, brutal and efficient. Chains words as large as the men who wield them, their teeth gnashing in hunger. Bolters adorned with trophies of past hunts. The Carcharodons are predators, and their every tool is sharpened to kill. In the Imperium's darkest hours, when the galaxy is choked by war and humanity's light grows dim, the Carcharodons emerge from the void. No summons is sent. No plea for aid is answered. They come because they are needed, because war is the only language they speak, and death is the only gift they bring. They are the Imperium's exiled wolves, the sharks who prowl unseen depths until the moment they strike. And when they vanish, they leave behind nothing but the echoes of their slaughter, a silence that weighs heavier than words. To fear the Carcharodons is only natural, for they are as much legend as reality. Theirs is a chapter unburdened by history, morality, or honor. They are a primal force of war. They are the Imperium shadows, lurking ever at the edge of extinction's abyss. And when the darkness calls, they answer. Out of the void they come. Out of the dark they strike. And when they are gone, they leave only silence.